Ever wondered why Venice, a city built on water, never sinks? What lies beneath this enigma is a marvel of engineering and a testament to human ingenuity. Venice, a city steeped in rich history and brimming with cultural significance, continues to captivate visitors from around the globe. Its unique construction on wooden pilings and the intricate network of canals present a fascinating allure. So if you're planning a visit, there's more to discover than just gondolas and gelato. Stay tuned as we dive into essential tips and tricks to prepare for your trip to this fascinating city. Before you step onto the Venetian waterways, there are a few crucial preparations you need to make. Let's dive right in. First up, booking accommodations and travel tickets. Venice is a city that's always in high demand, hosting millions of visitors each year. So securing your accommodations and travel tickets well in advance is not just smart, it's essential. Not only does this ensure you have a place to rest your head after a day of exploring, it also often means better prices. Early bird catches the worm, right? Next, let's talk about the weather. Venice has a humid subtropical climate with hot, humid summers and cold, wet winters. It's crucial to check the weather forecast before your trip to pack accordingly. Remember, there's no such thing as bad weather, only inappropriate clothing. Speaking of clothing, packing the right attire is another key preparation. Comfortable walking shoes are a must-have. Venice is a city best explored on foot, and trust me, your feet will thank you for a good pair of shoes. Also, pack light, breathable clothes for summer trips, and warm waterproof gear for winter visits. Don't forget a stylish hat or a pair of sunglasses to protect you from the sun. After all, you want to look your best when you're sipping espresso at a canal-side cafe, don't you? Lastly, even though it's tempting to leave room for spontaneity, having a rough itinerary can save you a lot of time and stress. Plan your must-see spots, but leave some wiggle room for unexpected discoveries. Venice is full of hidden gems waiting to be found. In conclusion, preparing for a trip to Venice may seem like a daunting task, but it's all part of the excitement. The key is to plan ahead, be aware of the weather, pack smartly, and leave room for the unexpected. And remember, a well-planned trip is the first step to an unforgettable Venetian adventure. Navigating Venice can be a challenge, but with these tips, you'll be gliding through the city like a local. In the enchanting city of Venice, the traditional way to get around is by vaporetto. These water buses are the lifeline of Venice, zigzagging across the canals, linking the city's islands, and offering a unique perspective of this captivating city. But before you hop on board, let's discuss some key points. First, remember that vaporettos operate much like any other public transport system, with routes and timetables. So be sure to check the schedules before you set off. And yes, they can get crowded, especially during peak tourist season, but they're a fun and efficient way to traverse the city. Now, on to the importance of a good map. While technology has blessed us with GPS, nothing truly beats a detailed physical map when it comes to Venice. The city's narrow alleyways and winding canals can be a labyrinth for the uninitiated, and cell service can be hit or miss. So, arm yourself with a reliable map, and remember, getting a little lost is part of the Venetian charm. But let's say you'd rather not wander aimlessly. In that case, a few tips can help you navigate those winding streets. Look out for the yellow signs that point to major landmarks. They're your lifelines in this maze. And pay attention to the city's layout. The Grand Canal, for instance, splits Venice into two halves, a mental map that can be quite handy. Lastly, don't forget to explore on foot. Some of the city's best-kept secrets are tucked away in its lesser-known corners, accessible only by narrow paths and quaint bridges. So, wander, discover, and let the city surprise you. With these navigation tips, you'll be able to explore Venice with confidence and ease. Venice beckons with its timeless appeal and intricate beauty. So, don your explorer's hat, embrace the adventure, and lose yourself in the city of canals. After all, isn't that what traveling is all about? Venice is more than its canals. It's a city with a vibrant and unique culture, waiting to be discovered. As you navigate the winding alleyways and cross the myriad of bridges, remember that you're not just a tourist. You're a guest in a city with a vivid history and a deep sense of tradition. This respect for local customs is crucial in fully immersing yourself in the Venetian way of life. From the traditional greeting of buongiorno to the afternoon ritual of passeggiata, a leisurely stroll through the city streets, adopting these customs will surely enhance your Venetian experience. Next, let your taste buds embark on a culinary journey through the traditional Venetian cuisine. The culinary landscape of Venice offers a tantalizing array of flavors, from the seafood-based cicchetti, akin to Spanish tapas, to the hearty rizi e bizi, a classic rice and peas dish. And let's not forget the gelato, a must-try Italian ice cream. But remember, it's not just about the food, it's about the experience. Dining in Venice is a slow affair, meant to be savored, much like the city itself. However, the true essence of Venice is best captured in its local festivals. These celebrations, steeped in history and tradition, bring the city to life in a riot of color, music, and revelry. The most famous of these is the Carnevale di Venezia, a spectacle of ornate masks and lavish costumes that takes place in the weeks leading up to Lent. Participating in these festivals, or even just witnessing them, is a unique experience that allows you to connect with the city on a deeper level. In Venice, every corner turned unveils a hidden gem, every conversation is a lesson in history, and every meal is a culinary adventure. The local customs, the traditional cuisine, the vibrant festivals, they all weave together to create a cultural tapestry that is uniquely Venetian. When you embrace the local culture, you get to experience Venice in a whole new light. Venice is a tourist hotspot, but that doesn't mean you have to fall into the common tourist traps. Now let's talk about how you can avoid some of the most overrated and overpriced aspects of this magnificent city. First, let's tackle the gondola rides. They are quintessential Venice, right? Well, yes and no. While a gondola ride can be a beautiful experience, many operators tend to overcharge, capitalizing on the ride's popularity. Instead, consider taking a traghetto. These are gondolas used by locals to cross the Grand Canal at points where there are no bridges. They offer a fraction of the cost and give you a taste of the authentic Venetian lifestyle. Next, we have to talk about restaurants. Those located near major tourist spots like St. Mark's Square tend to be crowded and overpriced. Instead, venture into the less touristy neighborhoods like Cannaregio or Castello. Here, you'll find family-owned osterias and trattorias that serve delicious traditional Venetian cuisine at a reasonable price. Remember, the best food often comes from places where the locals eat. Now on to souvenirs. Venice is famous for its Murano glass and lace, but beware of shops selling cheap, mass-produced knockoffs. If you're looking for genuine Murano glass or Burano lace, make the journey to the islands of Murano and Burano. Here, you can purchase directly from the artisans who've been perfecting their craft for generations. Lastly, don't be afraid to wander and get lost. Venice is a labyrinth of narrow streets and canals, and the real magic of the city often lies off the beaten path. Explore the quiet residential areas, visit local markets, and take the time to simply sit and watch the world go by on a quiet canal. By sidestepping these tourist traps, you can enjoy a more authentic and rewarding Venetian experience. You'll create memories that are truly priceless, not because they cost a lot, but because they're uniquely yours. Remember, travel isn't just about seeing new places, it's about experiencing them. So, go forth and experience Venice, the city of canals, in your own unforgettable way. As we conclude our Venetian journey, let's recap the essential tips for your trip to Venice. Firstly, preparation is key. Ensure your travel documents are in order, study a bit of Italian, and pack accordingly. Remember, Venice is a city of water, so comfortable and waterproof footwear is a must. Next, navigating this city of canals can be challenging, but rewarding. Familiarize yourself with the Vaporetto system, the city's main mode of public transportation. Also, don't shy away from wandering off the beaten path. The hidden alleys and quaint bridges often lead to some of the most memorable experiences. Embracing the local culture is a significant part of any travel experience. Learn about the city's rich history, indulge in traditional Venetian cuisine, and don't miss out on the timeless art and architecture. Lastly, be aware of tourist traps. Opt for authentic experiences over the usual touristy activities. For instance, choose a traditional gondola ride in the quieter canals over a more commercialized ride in the Grand Canal. With these tips in your travel toolkit, you're ready to embark on your own Venetian adventure. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more travel tips and insights. And remember, the world is waiting for you to explore. Ciao for now.